Hi guys, welcome to India today.
Thank you.
Firstly, congratulations. The first episode of Junooniyatt has premiered and it has done well. I want to know what's the response been for you guys.
मुझे ऐसे जिन लोगों ने हमारे साथ देखा उन्होंने कहा यार ये तो फिल्म लग रही है इट्स लुकिंग सो गुड एंड आई थिंक दैट द अदर रिस्पॉन्स दैट आई हैव गॉटन इज दैट हाँ टिपिकली फैमिली ड्रामा नहीं लग रहा थोड़ा डिफरेंट लग रहा है बट इट्स ऑल ऑफ इट कंबाइंड इट्स जस्ट दैट आई कीप टेलिंग देम आई सेड हाँ इस बार वी आर डूइंग अ बिट ऑफ college and
Correct.
family drama ताकि there's a new spice to it.
Yeah, what's the response been for you, Ravie?
It's the same, and it is not a very conventional genre.
Yeah.
A musical show is, I mean, all shows in India or all creative projects are musicals, but this one is a hardcore musical. In every episode, we'll have original songs. In the very first episode, we had 3 original songs.
Yeah.
So it's definitely what the feedback that we've all got is that it is something that they have not experienced for a very long time. It's very different, and the telling is very unique.
Unique, and like you guys said that the concept of the show is unique. I want to know how did the idea of this show stem from? Like how did you guys come up with the idea and the concept?
आइडिया एक्चुअली जो शो का 6th मंथ में होने वाला है वहाँ से स्टेम हुआ था एंड देन इट वेंट बैकवर्ड एंड टू अ पॉइंट वेयर बिकॉज मैं यहाँ पर हूँ एंड आई नो कि म्यूज़िक इज़ लाइक द बेस ऑफ एवरीथिंग दैट वी डू इन पंजाब सो मैंने बहुत लोगों की कहानियाँ सुनी हैं अपने को एक्टर्स की कहानियाँ सुनी हैं एंड आई वांटेड टू पुट ऑल ऑफ दैट टुगेदर एंड रिप्रेजेंट दैट सो इट बेसिकली केम अबाउट फ्रॉम जो भी मैंने इतने सालों में अपने दोस्तों से सुना है उनकी बातें सुनी हैं सो आई हैव used a lot of that in context to make what we have.
Yeah, and are there any personal experiences that you guys have brought to the show, like the fact that you guys have already shot one show in Chandigarh previously, तो कुछ personal experiences आए आपके इस show में?
See, मेरे तो इतना पर्सनली इन्वेस्टेड होता है ना मेरे शो में दैट मेरे मम्मी को कभी कभी लगता है ये बात मैंने तुझे उसकी बताई थी तूने शो में डाल दी समझा लेना लाइक देयर मस्ट बी थिंग्स दैट हैव हैपेंड इन माय फैमिली व्हिच आई हैव पुट और पीपल हु वर नेम्ड आल्सो लाइक दैट बिकॉज हाँ बिकॉज आई कुडेंट रिमेंबर लाइक मुझे ना कभी कभी मैं जब कोई लिख रही होती तो मुझे लगता है इसका नाम क्या होना चाहिए एंड बिकॉज आई रिमेंबर दैट पर्सन डूइंग दैट टू मी ना आई पुट दैट नेम डाउन एंड देन दैट गोज आउट एंड दे लाइक
आई हैव टू डिस्करेज हर कि मैंने कहा ये किसी कई बार ना क्या कैरेक्टर का नाम किसी रिश्तेदार के नाम पे रख देती है तो उसके बाद मुझे बोलना पड़ता है कि अरे पागल कभी तू इसने कभी कुछ कांड किया ना जो के अंदर सारे तेरे को गाली देने वाले हैं
राइट वी आर वेरी पर्सनली इन्वेस्टेड
quite personally invested
No idea. All stories are from around us, our friends and family and whatnot.
Everything is from around.
And since we are in Chandigarh, what are your fond memories related to this place?
This is my birthplace. This is fond memories क्या like my entire childhood has been here. And I think पहले मैं बोलती थी that now I've shifted to Mumbai. Now I have to say I have very briefly been in Mumbai. Because the minute I think about 6-7 years जब मुझे मुंबई में हुए then Punjabi film started and then again Punjab called me a lot more here than I was there and then now this. So I feel that अब मैं dividedly वहाँ और यहाँ रहती हूँ. So all my memories are here. Fond or not so fond are all here.
सब कुछ है यहाँ. What are your memories attached to Chandigarh?
हमेशा ये चीज़ बोलता हूँ. I think my biggest memory of Chandigarh is when we were getting married.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Sargun in a certain light. There was this golden light. So that memory is always going to be my fondest memory of Chandigarh. क्या करूँ यही है. बाकी चीज़ें हुई हैं and Punjab and the land of Punjab has really blessed us. As has the land of Mumbai, as has the land of Uttar Pradesh. So we are, I think, as we are traveling, we are kind of leaving our footprint very gracefully in places that we like, that have been connected to us. And now we intend to tell many more stories, not just here in Punjab but otherwise also.
Yeah, Junooniyatt, the title is very intriguing. What comes to your mind when you hear this word Junooniyatt?
मुझे तो यही दिमाग में आता है कि जब मैंने जुनूनियत सोचा था तो मैंने म्यूजिक लिखा था सो फॉर मी व्हाट कम्स अबाउट इज एग्जैक्टली म्यूजिक नॉट बिकॉज इट्स माय जुनून बट बिकॉज दैट्स ऑल आई थॉट अबाउट म्यूजिक जुनूनियत म्यूजिक नाउ आई कांट पुट इट टुगेदर विद एनीथिंग एल्स
what does Junooniyatt mean for you and what are the first thoughts that come to your mind when you hear this word?
यार आई थिंक हम जिस इंडस्ट्री में है ना वहाँ पे आपको सर्वाइव करना है तो शायद आप जुनूनियत के बिना कर सकते हो. थ्राइव करना है तो आप जुनूनियत के बिना नहीं कर सकते. तो it's symbolic of, I think it's a most important ingredient of every artist to be pulled into that vortex, to you know just kind of be absolutely and extremely passionately involved in whatever you are doing and to create. You know, I think वो बिना जुनूनियत वो मिट्टी है जिससे क्रिएशन होती है.
Absolutely.
तो हम मुझे तो लगता है कि वो म्यूजिक हो, एक्टिंग हो, राइटिंग हो, डायरेक्शन हो या कोई भी और काम हो, मैं तो कहता हूँ रिश्ते भी आप बिना जुनूनियत के तो रिश्ते भी नहीं निभा सकते.
Exactly. You both have been celebrated actors on Indian television. The transition from being actors to producers and the producers of Indian television, how has that transition been?
How has it been?
How has it been?
How has it been?
How has it been, buddy?
There is no transition here. I feel it's a diversification more than a
Yeah.
transition. We are coexisting in both our verticals. We are trying, and as gracefully as possible, we are trying to do it as actors and producers as well. And at some point of time, there'll be some synergy of content wherein we can also kind of hire ourselves.
We already do.
We already
Yeah.
do.
In our Punjabi films, so it's always because it started from there, frankly. That जब मैंने एक पंजाबी फिल्म करनी थी and they didn't have like they said that you're not fitting in our budget. But I really liked the film and I didn't want to let it go. So I was like, okay, then let's figure it out some other way. And I said, let me come in as a producer. And वो वहाँ से बात शुरू हुई because it was wanting to learn कि क्या होगा. And realizing that sometimes all content can't basically afford everybody. So then what do you do with that? You make the content yourself.
Yeah.
You know, and you make it because you're actors. तो आप उसको पूरे मतलब तुम उसी नज़रिए से बनाओगे जिस नज़रिए से आप देखना चाहते हो उस
As the
content को
audience,
thrive
as आप
होता है.
एक
Correct.
viewer की तरह देखते हो.
Correct. So I think you're not only looking at the maths of it.
Correct.
I feel the problem lies in the fact when we are only looking at a movie as a project or Junooniyatt as a project. It's not a project. It's everything we have.
It's a junoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it's that, then you want to put you're 100% invested in it. Then it's not only about the money, it's about every other space.
Yeah.
So we became producers because we wanted to say stories that nobody else would maybe put faith in, but we would. And we would like the audience to see.
Yeah. And finally, when can fans expect to see you guys together sharing screen space?
थोड़ा टाइम है अभी.
अभी behind the screen space बहुत that we are sharing together. So but let's see. Whenever the time is right, it will happen.
Yeah. Destiny में जो लिखा होगा वो होगा.
जब जो होना.
जब जो होना है. But all the best for Junooniyatt, guys. It looks grand. The locations are beautiful. And thank you so much for being on India today.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot, guys.